Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So, last episode we unfortunately lost Intense. Quite dead. Legit is dead, everybody is dead. Okay, so luckily we still have Jerwolf, and as a replacement healer. Soliam needs some brain doctoring for the time being, and Ben will get that fixed as we go along. Hey Mr. Cade, how's it going? So, this looks pretty solid. Here's the question. So our level 5 team is currently in brain doctoring and all sorts of other stuff, so we pretty much can't use them. So we're going to have to do something a little bit lower. I really don't feel like fighting the hag, even if that is a... Oh, God. Oh, Oh, wait, no, that's a cultist. Never mind. Do cultists even have... Wait, what? Oh, Hands from the Abyss. Alright, that's meaningless. Do they have a bleed skill? They don't. What? Oh, no. What? Oh. Why would you do that? Alright, so I'm looking at the trinkets here. And we've got the Demon's Cauldron. Plus 20% chance to bleed skills. Plus 20% chance to stun skills. Plus 5% crit. You'd think those first three are amazing, right? Except for occultists only have one bleed skill. It's their healing one. We do not want that one at all. That is bad. That's kind of one of my problems that I have with this game. It's just a lot of the basic type stuff, the like trinkets. Some of them are just very not okay. Okay, so let's see if we get any other trinkets here. I guess I'm going to go for the Book of Holiness. The stress resist, maybe? Because, like, the death blow resist is kind of annoying. Oh, but as long as you don't bring that on a character that's liable to die, it's probably a good idea. So, yeah, quiet night tonight, but that's okay with me. Hey, maybe that means I get to play some Torchlight. Even though Friday is usually a good night. I guess that's what I get for starting irregularly. So what do we want to do? Since it's so low level, we want to bring Luna. We want to bring Blizzard, Crazed, Anxious. It's a level 1, medium length. If so, yeah, I think that's going to be a good combo. It's going to be a little bit different. But that's okay with me. Well, let's load it up. I don't know how much Darkest Dungeon I'm going to play tonight. We'll see how we're feeling. We'll see how many people are around. If it's only a couple of people tonight, then, I don't know. Might be a... I'm not going to say a lighter stream, so much as I'm just going to switch around. Oh, you know what? I wonder if a bunch of people are watching Catacomb Kids today. I meant to get back to record more of that today, but I had to spend multiple hours just sitting there waiting to make dinner. Because, no, Wander can't cook food yet. Everybody's not home. Wander's hungry now. Anyway, either way. Let's see. It should be a just absolutely easy run. I have not checked if anybody has any crippling mental disorders, so that is a bit of a concern. But apart from that, no big deal. Ow. Of course. Because, like, people like Gassy is streaming. CC? I don't even know what C... Oh, Catacomb Kids. Yeah, I will be playing Catacomb Kids immediately after this, though. I just wanted to get something a little bit slower. I've been playing a lot of action games today, and I wanted something a little bit more relaxing. Then we'll switch over to Catacomb Kids. Plus, I was streaming Catacomb Kids for a good... We were streaming that for a good 2 hours earlier. It was pretty butts. It was pretty great. It's a fun game. The developer even showed up, which I thought was amazing. Then again, I don't know. I get happy when the developers show up and stuff. And maybe that's part of the other reason why less people have shown up for today. I don't even know. Well, let's see. Okay, luckily, she can still use her abilities. Actually, wow, that was lackluster at best. I forgot. We're on the low level, so like we're not going to be doing a lot of damage here. All right. Now it could switch around, but it doesn't. You know what? We'll just kill everybody. So, seeing as nobody's ineffective at these ranges. Ooh, well, we might want to switch the healer up, though. Does this only do... Wow, only does 2 to 4 damage. Alright. In that case, never mind. I was going to say, at least she gets the dagger bonus for whatever reason. But apart from that, we're good. Okay. Should probably also use a torch. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something as far as my inventory goes, but I have no idea what I would be missing. So I'm just going to pretend that everything is okay. It seems like a terrible plan, but that's about the best we can do. They are hammering Luna. We'll have Luna do heals. Probably should switch them. It's not going to matter that much. Minimal amounts of healing. Sort of. Wow, Thrown Dagger is actually really good. It's practically anybody. That's really good, actually. Of course, now I think she's going to be completely meaningless, but let's be honest. Fungal Scratcher, not going to last long. Why is Breakthrough the only move she can do? Oh, well, maybe she'll get, maybe Luna will get at least one heal in along the way. Okay, yeah, she can't do anything. Well, forward we go. And then death happens. Okay. Now you want to be in the third row. There we go. Back to the proper party composition. And let's see. I'm noticing I'm kind of getting this like weird, almost like. Do I have bandage? Nah. I don't generally bring bandages with me on runs. They usually just take up a lot of space, and the bleed damage is never anything particularly problematic. Well, seeing as we're down here, we might as well keep going this direction. But yeah, I've been recording for actually since, I want to say 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere in there. So I'm noticing like my brain is starting to melt a little bit, for better or worse. Actually, wow, yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I don't run into hard drive space somewhere along the way during the stream tonight. But that's okay. If it's an earlier end to the stream, that might not be a bad thing either. Just because, especially with lower viewership numbers and whatever. But yeah, so I streamed from, what was it? A little bit after 3 until 5:30, and then I've been just recording nonstop today. Because then I stopped for like 2 hours to make dinner and stuff, and then I went back and did some more Dying Light, and then I did Nosgoth, and then Payday, and well, Nosgoth was a mess, but let's be honest here, Nosgoth is not exactly a balanced game. And now we're here. Not like I'm gonna stop though. It's just, I feel like my brain is melting, and you know what? That might actually be the case here. Oh, let's just go with murder. Murder seems to work pretty effectively. I like going at the earlier levels. It does feel like this team's a little bit less properly equipped, but I guess Grave Robber, I don't know. I've had bad luck with like Grave Robber damage. Yeah, that's part of the problem. My like language flubbing is gonna get real bad the later we get here. All right, well, we're solid. Oh, see, anxious. So I can't stick around, but I totally understand. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like my brain is fried tonight, so I'll do Cavern Kings, Catacomb Kids. Wow, Cavern Kings, Catacomb Kids, same acronym. Also, completely forgot about the Traveler's Tent the last time I was through, and well, you go insane. Okay, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, we finished Grow Home by this point, and you know, by the time this video comes out, anybody watching this on like the YouTube side of things is going to be like, yeah, it ended like a month ago, and it's like, not entirely the case, but you know what, who cares? It's just the way things go. Okay, so we're gonna have Blizzard stop opening things up. It's not a good idea considering how much stress I've already managed to accrue. Yeah, wow. I really do feel just kind of like my brain frying. Alright. I guess we'll just get loopy. But yeah, so it was really nice with games like Grow Home and stuff to have like kind of a casual game to play. They really did not want to go through there. Ooh. Okay, so we have a Grave Robber. I've never actually opened one of these up. Okay, so people lied to me. Grave Robbers do not get a bonus for opening up graves. Unless I'm wrong. I could totally be wrong there. And, you know, people weren't lying to me that, like, if you actually successfully open up the grave, you get a bonus. Again, not sure. Okay, so... I guess we might as well stun one of these guys. And nobody's particularly injured, so I don't really feel the need. Otherwise, okay. So flashing daggers is probably the good idea. Unless I want to... Okay, 4 to 7 versus 2 to 4. So... let's work on murdering these people in the back. Yeah, no, like, I know you need a shovel to properly rob graves. It's just way in the very beginning. Oh. Hey, Slime, how's it going? Way in the beginning of, like, me playing this game, everybody was saying, you know, if you want to open up those graves and stuff, you have to have a grave robber. And it was, like, oddly specific that, like, having a grave robber would actually make it easier. Or, like, more beneficial for robbing graves. Turns out there's no actual, like, beneficial status assigned to, like, there's no official benefit for having a grave robber versus one of those things. Anyway, we've taken out the scary ladies. So now it's just this. Let's see. But yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, good casual games for me to play at this point. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of, like, casual games. I guess I should probably look into starting to play something like Hearthstone or whatever. I just didn't do it earlier because I had, like, crippling internet issues. To the point where, not that it was unfeasible to play stuff like, say, Hearthstone, for example, but I never really liked playing Hearthstone by myself. Of course, considering everybody's penchant for backseat gaming, I'm not entirely sure if I want to either. But, you know what? Doesn't matter that much. Probably should have actually just bothered to kill that thing instead of stunning it, but who cares? Oh, shoot, I was gonna battlefield... Oh, you can't battlefield medicine from there. Well, you know what? Not a big deal. I didn't even realize that, party... Oh, yeah, of course our party thing got switched up. We had the tentacle ladies. Either way. Yeah, the reason why I'm using low-level characters here is I just lost a healer, so I'm trying my hardest to, well, I'm not exactly trying particularly hard, but I'm trying to get my, like, lobies up, because the Wizened Hag, or the Wizened Hag, I don't even know, is a giant jerk, and I don't want to deal with it. How long has this gameplay been going? In terms of, like, tonight, maybe about 10 minutes. As far as this series, I want to say a good 50 runs. I think that's how far I've been going in this game. Let's see. I'm going to just get rid of... I'll carry around the medicinal herbs. She is taking a lot of extra damage. I'd rather not deal with it. Okay. Well, we'll get our opportunity to heal. Wow, yeah. 20 health. Man, we are low level. I have just forgotten how much of a difference all of this makes. Oh, Shadow Fade is what moved her to the back. I was wondering about that. Alright, suddenly that actually becomes less useful. Either way, let's just keep her topped off. Unfortunately, I don't think she has any forward skills, so we can't, like, ping-pong back and forth. That said, not entirely sure if that's, like, a good plan either. But either way, let's see. Oh yeah, I should probably check how many weeks I've been playing this game for. As far as like in-game weeks goes. That would be a good meter to check. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about gold. I say that and I just... Oh, hello. You're going insane. Unfortunately, I think this gets you a buff. So we're gonna holy water. There we go. It's a nice... Oh, natural eye. Which is worthless. Alright, totally should have just put that on the grave robber. Oh well, not the end of the world. And back we go. Okay. And our food count is doing okay. We're gonna have enough so that we can do the good kind of camping. I should probably actually use my torches. They're running out a little bit. It's not the end of the world either. Okay. Let's see. Which is the best class? I mean, that's an interesting question. I guess I would unequivocally say the Vestal is the best class, just because I don't think I'd be able to get very far without them. Yeah, like, occultists have healing, but it's not as effective. However, when you kind of take away the fact that you kind of automatically need a healer to progress in the game, I would argue it's somewhere between Hellion, Crusader. Hellion and Crusader, I think, are my two favorites. I can't... like, honestly, a lot of it's based on personal preference, like favorite class, favorite character, whatever. But I would say Hellion and Crusader are my favorites purely because the Crusader is, I mean, tough, tanky, has decent accuracy, and has, like, some just solid moves overall. Unfortunately, their damage is kind of mediocre. Like, their AoE especially. I would normally say Hellion, just absolutely, but the problem is, they did nerf Hellions a little bit, so the breakthrough debuff is kind of awful, comparatively. Note to self, I should probably get them switched around. Right. These are the guys that nix your lighting. Oh well. I think my thing as far as, like, lepers go is I am so... Actually, I'm incredibly frustrated whenever I run into, like, accuracy issues, that lepers just feel, as a whole, worse than Crusaders. I guess the one point to say, though, would be Crusaders don't have as nice of buffs, so you can't, like, buff up your characters like crazy. Alright. Blight resist, bleed resist, disease resist. We might as well just throw it on her. Whatever. More inventory space, right? Sort of. Let's see. Yeah, record and view count. I think my record in, like, people in the stream is 33. Quiet night tonight. But then again, earlier I had 26, 27 people watching when I was doing Catacomb Kids, so I guess if you want to, like, factor all that in. There's that. But, I don't know. Not a big deal. I guess the reality of the situation is, I don't think Twitch will ever replace YouTube for me. I really enjoy the consistency that YouTube allows for me. And unfortunately I get the feeling like eventually, especially if I get, like, an actively, like, 9-to-5 job, streaming is going to be a little bit harder. But, you know what? That's just kind of the way things go, and I'd probably just reorganize instead of streaming at the usual time. Yeah, I'm going to need to move Blizzard forward. Also, you know, there's the whole fact that Blizzard is level 1, 0, somewhere in there, so her damage is awful. But, yeah. Like, I don't think, for me, Twitch streaming will ever replace YouTubing. But at the same time, it is really nice when I have, like, you know, 20-something, 30-something people in chat. And I think tonight's a bit of a slow night combined with, you know, I am streaming during still fairly peak hours compared to a lot of other people. And I got a late start and all sorts of other things. Oh well, not that big of a deal. Can't really burn anything. To get rid of that, I can't get rid of the shovels. I'm gonna get rid of the food in this room. Whomever we're fighting. Oh boy, these guys look fun. Oh shoot. In that case, let's stab a person. Yeah, I guess the whole, like, point of, like, Twitch replacing whatever is, like, for me, I look forward to having a bunch of people. I look forward to having a bunch of people in chat hanging out with me and stuff. You know, I enjoy having the, like, live feedback, as well as the, I don't know, just community that you get from Twitch. And, like, realistically, if I had, like, unlimited time and energy, I would probably just be streaming all the time, not even bothering with YouTube. But of course, you know, spreading yourself semi-thin across the board is actually fairly good. But, so when it comes down to it, you know, say I have low view metrics for a night. Oh well, not the end of the world. Life goes on. Whereas I know a lot of people get, like, really worried if they have low views for some reason. And I guess my point is just simply, it doesn't bother me that much. When, you know, well, you know, I had 33. for a little bit, and now we're down to, well, 9, which I guess part of it is I don't feel like you know, 9 people is a bad thing, because I remember when I had 2. I remember when I was trying to stream, oh, what was it called? Huh, supply item. Not super useful though. Let's see. Are you religious? Not religious. Okay. Well, in that case, any other de-stress type moves? Doesn't look like it. Alright, not exactly a perfect system, but we'll deal with it. But like, I remember when I had like very, very few people playing. Well, like just watching. I don't know. It's an interesting system. As long as I have people hanging out, it's cool. It gets weird when it's totally silent though. It's like, did I say something? Did I do something? That is always a concern. But you know what? Aw, sweet. Okay, so Crazed, Luna, and Anxious have all gone on to level 3. Nobody has any negative debuffs, and nobody's particularly stressed. So that's going on, and it's pretty fun. Hey, Intense, how's it going? Okay, so probably shouldn't smack the table like that. How long was that? 24-minute run, give or take. A little bit shorter, I guess. Well, let's see. We've got a lot of tier 3 people, a lot of tier 5. I could try tier 5 again, but I think we're going to give it a little bit more time. Let's throw a bandit in the brig. Anybody else losing their minds here? God, our roster is just massive at this point. Well, in that case, let's see what we want to do. I kind of want to go for, like, mid-tier stuff still. Ooh. That book ain't a bad idea. Okay, so yeah, let's head for this one next. So, I will see you guys on the next episode of Darkest Dungeon, and as always, thanks for watching. Unless it gets stitched together, and then I don't even know. Ooh, it's a long one, too.